Hello everyone and welcome back to Techopolis 3. I did a couple things between episodes. The things I said I was going to, which was the crude furnace, turn that into crude blast, turn that into the improved blast, and a couple other things, increasing the amount of ore processing. I changed all that to where now I have the cobblestone going into these, and these two were swapped from cobblestone to stone because the solidifier was just a little bit too slow. This is net neutral, surprisingly. Um, well, kind of, but not at the same time. Okay, it's not. I thought it was. It looked like it was for a while last time I looked at it. It is not, apparently, now that I'm actually looking at it. But you'll see, I now actually have three blast furnaces, all improved, and I have already started accruing coal coke here. I've got sand coming from this basic miner going in here and making salt and glass shards as a byproduct. With the iron, whenever I make that, I get slag. So that will be good for actually getting more logistical transporters, because you can turn that slag into slag bricks. And it's kind of 1-to-1, so right now I technically have 60 there, but it has to be in 2x2. What we're going to work on, I also made the engineer's wire cutters. What we're going to work on today is actually just getting redstone. Not so much the whole power portion of the line, even though I do have the... Hopefully this is enough terracotta for what I'll eventually be doing. But for now, I'm actually just going to store that so that I have room in my inventory. But we are actually just going to work on getting the redstone, and I think might be able to get the blast furnace preheater. What does this take? Iron, 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 copper, and wire. Okay, so yeah, should actually be able to get that today. But for now, what I do need is to set this up with just like a chest instead. That way it doesn't store as much. Let's get over here. Don't actually. No. What I'm going to do instead... Where's that core? Should still need the chests. There we go. And... oh, okay. Didn't think okay. Let's come over here. Boop, boop, boop. And now what I'll do, because each one only holds 512, I will put it on this line. That way this will eventually fill up and start backlogging. But first, this one will. So let's flop this over to wrench, and then that. I need to make sure I've got 3 of something. We'll use cobblestone because it's cheapest. And of course it's raining. Why would it not rain? That just makes sense. Well, that hasn't worked as intended. Okay. Let's actually get this set up. Put that there. Put that. And I'm only doing this because I don't have a way to actually lock things right now. Probably should have taken and pre-place that. That way, yep, there we go. So that should be going in once this gets a little bit more. Then we'll do that. Now that should be all fine to start filling up with coal. And these do hold 512, I think, if I'm right. Yeah. So that'll do that. And I should go ahead and take a stack here, because I know the salt goes in blast furnace here to make burnt redstone. Now, what can I use the dust mold for? Anything useful? Or just dusts? Yeah, blaze powder. Glowstone dust. Redstone. Okay, good. I can just do that with the rock washer. Alright. So let's go ahead and prep that. Get you over here. And we'll come. I don't know how much room those blast furnace preheaters take. Let's see. How do I want to route this? This is going to look like shit. That. Yeah, that'll work. That's that in there. And now, I don't think burnt redstone gives any sort of byproduct. But now I can plop that there, and now we have burnt redstone. So that was nice and easy. Next seems to be redstone or pieces, which is a rock washer with water. So I need to make a rock washer. How do I make that again? Okay, I don't think I have the stuff. I also need a ambient water, which, if I remember correctly, I do for that. I don't for that. So I need glass and the coal gears, which I should still have like one or two over there. Hopefully. How much technium? Ooh, all the way up to, or already up to 39. Okay. That's not what I want. This is what I want. So we should be backlog on sand. Yeah. Alright, so it's taken a while, but we are backlogging on things. Right now it looks like copper rods. Those are the only things I'm behind on there, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get the tank. Make these. And I'm glad that I already have that simple machine there. Or machine part, piece, whatever it's called. And copper gear. That's right. It's the only thing I'm missing. Ah, 3. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Boop, boop. Alright. Got that. And I'm pretty sure once this stuff gets washed, it needs to go into a solidifier. Oh. Don't want that to be colored. There we go. And we'll put that right there with this. Boop. Alright, water's going in, so that is giving me now redstone ore pieces, which then actually I can just smelt, or I could solidify it. I think just because I have a lava line right there and don't feel like getting the oh, what's it called? Words are escaping me today. Coal set up, I will just use lava. So let's take this, and this should eventually start backlogging here in just a bit. That there's simple solidify, actually, yeah. With this tank, and you now have water in you because I'm stupid and didn't preset. And that is already full. Now we have lava going on this line, and what I need now is that dust mold. So let me make that real quick. I'll sleep while I'm there because, you know, let's rain every 3 seconds. Half tempted to turn weather off. And now we got the dust mold. That's another quest done. Take and put this in here. Stone pieces going in. Why? What? Okay. It looks like I did not correctly understand that, and I was under the impression, like an idiot, that you could smelt or melt these, because I saw molten redstone and didn't go any further than that. Okay, awesome. So I need to somehow get some sort of fuel over there, and we'll go ahead and just smelt those since it's right here. And I think what I'll do is I'll get a cloche over there in a bit, and a furnace, and have that cloche just feed wood into the fuel. Alright, not going to worry about modern dynamics right now. So what we're going to do is make some blast You can speak. I know you can. You've done it your whole life. Blast furnace preheaters. There we go. So I need 6 of them. Only need 2 for the quest. Or actually, I think maybe just 1 for the quest, right? Yeah, 1 for the quest, 2 for what I have. So these are made with quite a bit of iron. So how many do I need? I need 6 times 4, 36? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the sheet metal blocks. And I need iron. Stack here. What else do I need? Also need copper, which I have, and I can make the LV wire coils, and that's it. Okay. So I do have everything, I just need to actually make them. Good, that's already got the plate mold in there. Have the wire cutters on me? Yes. How many do I need? 3, no, 6 of these. So plates, wire, I need quite a bit of that. Hopefully that right there will be enough. So while that's working, I'm going to go ahead and make the what are they? LV wire coils. Need more sticks. And all at the same time completing quite a few quests. I'm not going to worry about making the relays or the connectors yet. Actually, yes I am. You get some copper ingots here. Well, that's all still going. We'll need 1, 2, 3. 30. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. That should be more than enough. Actually, I probably should have made more. Alright, so it looks like all we are waiting on now in order to be able to make these is the iron. So, while I wait on that, we can work on some other things here. Now, I could do the universal cable. That does kind of... I mean, it's not hard. The only thing is you're just kind of limited, whereas these can go diagonally. This cannot. It can, but can't at the same time. Kind of. You have to build diagonally, which is not fun. So, yeah, while I wait for that, we'll go ahead and start working on some more of this line here. So I do need, don't, just one or two. I'll probably go with 2 kinetic dynamos. And those require these, so I need iron. I'm just gonna... Can I put this in here, or will you let me? No, you won't. Okay. I'm going to set up this other solidifier here. Let's put you right there and get a tank. Get the tank, some solidifier, get the ingot mold. That right there, get a chest. Wrong configuration for the configurator, and iron. And now that's all set up. Well, I guess I'm just waiting on iron on all fronts. So let's go ahead and take a look over here, see kind of how I want to set this up. So, like I said, I am going to get a cloche here in a bit, and probably put it not there, not there. Can I do that with that? You can. Yes, I can. So I'll put the furnace here and cloche here. Disconnect the cloche going there. Probably have that. Nope. I know at one point I was actually able to do that, and I went all the way back to that. Okay. So I'll place that there. Have you extract and then swap it over. That way all I gotta do is put the furnace there. I'll go grab one of these furnaces that I'm not using. Could I make a compress and a double compress and all that? Yeah, probably. Am I going to? Not for this. Not yet. I might later, but not now. Alright, so that is all set up. All I need to do is actually make the cloche. I don't know why you decide to work sometimes and not others. So I guess for now, let's go ahead and just put some... Yeah, let's do 8 pieces of coal coke, because this should be just constantly running. Don't know why that was like that, but okay. And if I remember correctly, every piece of coal coke actually does 16 instead of 8, like a regular coal does. So let's go ahead and get the iron that I have here. Is this done? This is done. I've got redstone on me, good. Alright. Need a few more of these. have some leftovers. And there we go. There are 6 blast furnace preheaters. So once I actually get the power set up, that will greatly increase the speed at which these run. I was about to lose my mind because I thought I'd have to rewire up there. But now, should be able to do everything with just connectors here. Prep these. And let's get, I don't have any cobblestone to build with. One, two, three, four. And I'll need one that is boop, boop, boop. Right here. So I do need one more in order to connect that, plus actually connecting it to power, which I think I'll run like right here. So let's go over and start working on that, because I was not expecting to get that all set up as fast as I did. So let's grab the iron that's here. How many more? Quite a bit more. Could get a tank and do water there, but I'm not going to. I don't have 14 of those. Guess I made too many. Alright, so that's done. Now, let's do this. Because I am going to need 2, but I'm also going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some more of those. So let's do this. Alright, and this wants me to make these. Okay. 1, 2, should be enough. And now we have kinetic dynamos, which I am going to do wind. Do I want to do wind? Then I'd have to go and grab that, and then get sail. Nah, I'll do water. Yeah, 2 water wheels should suffice for that. So let's go ahead and, while I'm thinking about it, connect this up. So now power will actually go into all of these and speed up any process for things that I put in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 2. That way I have what I need. Alright, let's make a little bit of space here. I'll get rid of those. Okay, there's not a lot that I can kind of get rid of. Get rid of the 2x2 drawers. We'll come over here, grab a stack of that. Yeah. That should, yep. Need 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yep. Now it's perfect. And let's see if that steel is done. I doubt it, but that would be nice. And it actually is. Okay. Alright, yeah. Go ahead and make 2 windmill or 2 water wheels. We'll go ahead and plop that there. That's good. Let's go ahead and get these tech bucks real quick. And I do not remember how big these are. Pretty sure they're not 3s. Nope, they are 5s. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that there? That there. And I cannot for the life of me remember. Actually, I don't think I've ever used the water wheels. So this is going to be interesting. Get the cobblestone. Just break that out. Don't remember if it has to come from the top or not, but I guess we're going to find out. Now we'll go one up. And I put away my buckets. Because I'm smart. Alright. Grab the bucket, grab some water on the way. Yep. And hopefully this works. Not as intended. Okay. Never use the immersive water wheels. Always use the windmill, but I'm wanting to use something else for once. So let's see, does this work? Okay, does there need to be water there? Is it being blocked by this? Well, that one's working. Why is this one not? Does it only turn that way? Okay, now it's not working. Why was that? Are they too close? No, not too close. Okay, I'm not going insane. That was working for a second, right? This one, it was turning, right? Does the bottom need to be moving? Do I have an immersive book? Yes. Oh, where is it? What would it be under? Would it be under resources? No. It's not under that. Electrical? No. Maybe? Here we go. Water wheel. Constant method, generating shaft power due to the high stress involved. Water wheels require steel. Rotational is based on the amount flowing around with more water providing greater speed. Up to 3 can be placed against each other. Okay, so I think I just need to raise it up. Because I think that's still water is messing with it. Is that right? I hope that's right. And it looks like I can just use one of these. But I'm not going to let it disappear. So let's break all this cobblestone real quick. Really wish I had access to Ultimine right now. And of course my pickaxe would break. Let's go ahead and that should... Nope. I was hoping it would break that too. Why does everything want to go in the water? Okay, let's fill this in. And we'll just go like 3 up. Or 5. Place that like so. And I will make another in a bit. But for now, I just want to know this thing works. I'm going to need more cobblestone. Now I can see why they add the option to get that flight block. Even though a range of 32 is not a lot for flight, it does seem like it would be quite beneficial right now. Actually, I don't think I need all the side bits. Just up here. I think I might need another. Why are you not turning? Can I rotate you? No. Actually, I think I can with the engineer's hammer. If I'm actually holding it. There we go. I think that's right. Why are you not turning? Just tell me why. These blocks in the way. Doesn't look like it. Are these up here going too far back? Really? Well, they shouldn't be. Okay, I'm going to figure this out between episodes, because I'm about to lose my mind with this, and yeah. Yeah. So, everyone go ahead, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you later.